Hey, this is Notzer in the USS Sims. It is a Tier 7 US destroyer. It is a premium vessel, and it is one of 3 pre-order ships that you could opt for prior to the full release of the game. It has 4 guns, 8 torpedoes. It has a top speed of 39 knots, and a unique characteristic of the ship, the turrets rotate almost 1-to-1 with your cursor. When looking to aim, it is extremely fast. It is a wonderful vessel, especially as a premium vessel. In my opinion, it's the best of the 3. It plays exactly like you expect a US destroyer to play. Its guns are fantastic. Its torpedoes are subpar. Started opening up on this enemy cruiser. It looks to be American. I can't tell exactly what class of ship it is. Land a couple shots using AG, trying to set it on fire so it'll use his cooldown. But unfortunately I don't. I take a couple rounds. But the nice thing about the ship, it is so fast that most people will not be comfortable leading the target. It is racing around the map. I send rounds down towards this enemy cruiser. He's attacking our friendly cruiser on my left flank. Rounds are incoming from that Cleveland. Looks like they land short of our friendly cruiser, thankfully. I send out rounds, but it's near my maximum distance. It's just not going to hit. That Cleveland misses with his salvo. Right at the max range of my guns. It's very hard to hit targets without precise information. If you press and hold Alt, you get range to your cursor and also time the round takes to travel to that cursor. So I have no targets other than this destroyer, who's dropping smoke and disappearing every once in a while when he's not firing his gun. I switched to a destroyer that feels lucky. He probably was not expecting me or a friendly cruiser to be in this area, so he turns but runs aground. At this point, it's just a matter of time before he dies. 2400 shot, and he dies to the next salvo.
Enemy destroyed.
He apparently shot torpedoes, but missed me. Don't know if I was his target. Don't really care. Battleship, cruiser in the open. I choose to fire on the cruiser. He's got lower health, lower armor. And it's very important, in my opinion, to always fire these guns. As a destroyer, especially US destroyer, your strengths are your DPS. You've got probably the fastest reload in the game, and it's very important that you continuously fire whenever there's a target of opportunity. I'm looking at this enemy destroyer. He's about to come around, so I set up. Probably a miss. Really a miss. He's in a Japanese destroyer. So, a friendly destroyer is engaged with this enemy destroyer. I try to provide supporting fire when he turns towards me. It's probably the easiest shot I'll have on a destroyer at this range and that speed, but I miss my shots. Seems like this enemy destroyer is too preoccupied that he runs aground. That's 2 destroyers that have run aground so far. That won't be the last one. I've just barely got a tip of his ship, so I continue to fire. Friendly destroyer goes across my bow. It's okay. We're good. We're good. It's really hard to hit just the tip of a vessel like this. Closing the distance to make the shot easier. Non-penetrating shot. Do damage to his turret. HE's great for their module damage. And we sink him.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
He probably sunk himself more than I sunk him. Switch to enemy cruiser. Looks like they are turning their broadsides on me. Oh! God, he took out one of my turrets. That could have been a lot worse than it was, though. Wow, he just took my steering out. I repair. They check torpedo, but if you notice, as a friendly destroyer, I choose not to fire. It's very important. So I go back to my guns, since torpedoes are not an option right now. Still continuing to take a lot of fire. He's knocked out steering, engines. He's knocked out a second turret, but it can be repaired. I can't do anything. Thankfully, this friendly destroyer is aware that I'm basically dead in the water, and he avoids me rather than forcing me to avoid him. Waiting for the repair. They brought up that fourth turret. And I repair. Get my engines back, steering back. If the team was more aware, I would have been dead. I probably was covered by smoke or something. Continue to fire on a enemy cruiser. He fires rounds on me. Seems like one hit set me on fire. That's not really a big deal. But look at this! What am I doing? Oh my god. And there is the third destroyer to run aground. Oh, I am so dead. So dead. This guy's turning broadside. He's not looking at me with his turrets though. I don't know why. And I kill him. Looks like we're gonna win to cap. That's just fine with me. I'm backing up like a bonehead. But I hope you guys enjoyed all that destroyer fail. And I'll catch you next time.